Hi there, viewer. How are you feeling today? Welcome to your July reading, and this is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, or if you've got strong Gemini in your chart, so Gemini signature perhaps, or strong Gemini placements. And we're going to be looking at what's happening in July, what kind of energy that you are taking into July, what might be crossing your pathway. We've got Mars moving into your sign, so Mars moves into Gemini on the 20th of I was going to say May, 20th of July. We have the Sun in Cancer moving over into Leo towards the end of the month. We've also got Venus going into Leo towards towards the middle of the month. I think it's the 11th of the month. And there's a lot of we've got Mercury that moved into Leo in the beginning of the month on the 2nd of July. So there's a creative energy that's coming and building as we go through July, but there is this kind of healing energy and this protection energy and this kind of coming home to self energy that we've got for the collective at the beginning of the month. So there's anything that might feel stuck or stagnated or a little bit in opposition, or where we're balancing something. We've got the Two of Pentacles coming out for you. It eases up and it goes into more of a flow state towards the middle end of the month. Let's have a look at your current energy. Page of Wands. There's a head heart choice here going on, and we've got Strength and the Page of Swords. Okay, for some of you, this could be something here. There's something here about either children, or perhaps you work with children, or have children, or take care of children in some way. There's a choice of head and heart. There's a kind of like a new start, or a stepping forward in passion, stepping forward in kind of the mental. You might be getting some new ideas, you might be learning something or getting new ideas, but there's an indecision, or you're not quite sure how to balance something, or bringing something into full balance, or making a decision with something. You might feel a little bit unsure which direction to go in, and it feels like there's a lot happening. So we've got the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Strength. Do you know, every sign I've done so far has had a major arcana coming out in the current energy. So I feel like everybody's going through this big, like, life shifts or life decisions, life changes. Whatever's happening on the outside, whatever might feel really busy or really chaotic or quite disorganized, you're doing a really good job of kind of calming the inner self to take decisions. And it's like this fresh approach attitude. What is it that you are wanting to walk into? Let's have a look at what you want to be walking into here as we go through July. We have the Empress, nurturing. For some of you, this is parenthood with the 2 pages and this Empress coming up. Or it's bringing something, it's the birth of something, bringing something to fruition. Whoops. Okay, it's this one. It's not these ones because that was me. Yeah, this is the chaos. This bit was the chaos. We've got a completion. We've got the Empress and the World. So you want to make big changes. You want to make a big move, a big decision. There's something that is really, you've understood. There's a coming to peace with something, or an acceptance of the end of something, or the end of a cycle, or the desire of a start of a new cycle. But this could be to do with health for some of you as well, wanting to be more aware of health, healthy choices, food, exercise perhaps, or whatever feels accessible and whatever feels like health to you and nurturing for you. This is really tapping into your inner wisdom. Yeah. Yeah, there's a protection of your heart space here, protection of not wanting to be hurt, protection of not wanting to repeat a pattern of pain, perhaps, or hold on to a heartache from the past. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, you have moved away from this pain. There's something that's perhaps resurfacing, or a reminder of something from the past with this heartache, or this healing that's happening around the heart space. But you are, I mean, the Empress coming up, the Queen of Pentacles coming up, the Seven of Wands, you are protecting your well-being, you're protecting your sense of self, your physical environment, I want to get one more for this Three of Swords for you. Okay, we've got 10 of Wands. That, yeah, this feels like something in the past, something that's already happened. And you're protecting your decisions, protecting your sense of self, your identity, your what makes you happy, what makes you feel nurtured, cared for. That's what's in protection mode at the moment. And it's like the release of feeling like somebody's going to interrupt that, or something is going to interrupt that. It doesn't have to be a person. This could be a situation, this could be job, this could be environment somehow. Okay, let's see what's crossing your pathway with this. Oh, I'm all over the place with the cards right now. It does feel like there has been some up and down or some chaos. Yeah, we've got the Devil energy and the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this heart pain that's happened, that you're protecting and caring for and healing almost, it could have been to do with, it was definitely to do with something that you loved, but it wasn't, there was something unhealthy about the situation or about the energy of this. There was a challenge in bringing something to fruition. It was like something was perhaps theorized but not necessarily coming to fruition. We're looking at healthy choices, especially with this Devil energy. For some of you, this is going to be a romantic relationship healthy choice, whether this is the realization of past relationship unhealthy choices or unhealthy behaviors in past relationships that kind of crossed our path, because this is what's crossing your path. But it's like you're taking away all of the things that are in kind of a temptation or in that's out of ego to be able to move forward. But I feel like this is about your energy, not about what it is that's in the physical. This could be business as well for some of you, if this energy is applying to a work situation. It does feel in the home for a lot of you. And it does feel like there's children involved for some of you as well. Okay, let's look at the energy past this point. What's the energy past this point for the viewer, please, Spirit? We've got another Page of Pentacles. Two of Swords. That one wants to come out as well. Okay, there is something about romance. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers that have come out for baseline energy through the month. So I do feel like this is something that has impacted or comes from a romantic relationship. It was like you couldn't see something in a romantic relationship. I feel like there was immature behavior. Perhaps there was immature behavior and or children involved. And for some of you, this is releasing the energy of that past relationship and moving forward in a place of self-preservation, self-protection, self-nurturing. For others of you, this is transitioning a relationship from where it's been perhaps not in its best energy and its best centering for both of you, and moving into healthier choices. Devil and Lovers. So the challenge is the Devil, and that's unhealthy choices, and the possible outcome, possible next step is the Lovers, which is looking at the healthy choices. But this is the connection of masculine feminine as well, the balance of masculine feminine. This is following the truth, the direction of truth. But with the Knight of Cups coming out here as well, I feel like with this Lovers energy, this is your choices in romance, your choices in partnership of any kind. Because before, there was something that you couldn't see with this Two of Swords energy, something you couldn't see that made something feel stuck. But there's an innocence now about, or there's a slow and steady approach to romance or partnership. that you're, and it's like you're going to be in charge of that. It's going to be like your superpower to get things done in the way that you want them done and that you need them done. Okay, let's have a look how this is appearing on your pathway. Yeah, you are changing, metamorphosis. You've gone from something that was quite painful in the past to a similar situation that has got a completely different energy. Okay, there's a birthing of something new here. For some of you, this is going to be moving away from a relationship that caused pain. For others of you, this is going to be moving into a relationship where there's family involved. For some of you, and this is definitely obviously not going to be for everybody, for some of you, I feel like there's children involved that aren't your children. So it's like your partner's children, or children impacting some kind of partnership or close relationship. Work, it could be family. We've got intention and rock bottom. This is your intention to not hit rock bottom. This feels quite literal. This is you versus partnership, because we've got the numerology 1 here. We've got numerology, we've got the 22 here, which is the partnership, the self, and we've got the 2 of cups. So it feels like not wanting to go back and repeat a situation from the past, and setting total new intentions this time round so that something doesn't happen the way that it happened before. But you're in full control here. Cleaning house, golden palace. Yeah, you're in your sanctuary. This golden palace, this empress energy, and this golden palace is you being, yeah, moonlight, completely in your knowing, your intuition. There's a strength in you that is incredible, and that's what you're using. It's like you've built up this strength, this resource of strength inside of you, and this month you're presented with opportunities where you can really use that gift. But there's we've got cleaning house as well, so this is cleaning out anything old that is triggering, or is in, that holds anything energetic about what happened in the past, or this heart pain. Okay, I want to have a look at just some healing for you. Let's have a look at medicine around this 3 of Swords energy, or this situation, this past situation. What do we need to know about healing? I think we had one that wanted to poke out here. There we go. Elder. This is your maturity, but this is also perhaps somebody older helping you. This is getting advice. We've got the talking stick. Getting advice from somebody who has been through what you've been through, or can give you some guidance because of their wisdom. I'm going to get one more for you as well. And this is the learning to the communication, and you're masters of communication with your Gemini energy. And this is communicating in a way that is, it's like the greater good of the tribe energy. And freedom horse, yeah. So where you might have felt this burden, or something that felt quite restrictive in the past, and we've got the white buffalo on the bottom of the deck as well. This is abundance energy. So you are absolutely moving away from something that was painful in the past. But the way that you communicate, the way that you talk, the way that you are navigating this situation is completely different this time round. Yeah, you hold a very sacred, special wisdom. And it's like going through this situation that could look similar to a previous situation is allowing you to exercise this profound sense of strength and certainty and authority almost, and is this freedom. So you feel, it shows you how far you've come. It shows you this capability that you've built within yourself. Let's have a look where this could be impacting in your life. Where is this impacting for the viewer, please? Where is this impacting? Okay, we've got snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. Wow. Wow. Okay. healing powers is the thing that's really standing out to me there. It's the just be careful is not going back into old habits or not allowing old habits or red flags to become a thing. We've got marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Yeah, this is impacting a relationship. I will flip these around in a second. I just feel to keep shuffling. What else for the viewer, please, Spirit? Something else that wants to come out. Here we go. Is there anything else? Because this feels quite profound. There we go. Okay. Oh, we've got lovers on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so we've got marriage, birth, and lovers. So I do feel this is about a romantic relationship. So we've got the snake energy. There is healing, shedding old skin that I'm picking up with this. The be careful is take things slow. It feels like take things slow and in your own time, in your own pace. After talking, after some kind of communication or some kind of mental processing. And we've got marriage. This is attracting better than previous. And it doesn't have to be marriage. It can be just a commitment, like a serious commitment. We've got beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. If for any of you there's somebody that's resurfacing from the past, I feel like that is for you, this beware. Also being aware of other people that are involved or connected to a relationship. And we've got birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. So this is birthing a different way of life. For some of you, this could be children, because we were picking that up quite strongly earlier. But for others of you, because that's obviously not going to be for everybody, this is the creation or the birth of something new that wouldn't have happened before because the situation or the temperament wasn't right in the situation before. But this is very positive, and you're in this energy, this very powerful energy now. So you're attracting the right energy that can mirror you and that can hold space for you. And we've got fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. So, and this is the past energy. This isn't something that's just happened or that happens in July. This is something that's already happened that you're already aware of. And it's this transition, this metamorphosis and this fire that is a complete redo of something. We've got the world energy as well. Something is completely, you've gone from not being in this full Empress energy or not feeling connected to this full Empress energy to being completely within this and embracing it and expressing that through your action. Okay, let's have a look at what else we need to know. In a situation before, you might not have known what to do or where to go because you hadn't experienced it, seen it, or understood it. But this time is very different. And if you're unsure about something, I feel like it's this talking. It's the bringing it to awareness. It's talking. It's everybody having their say, everybody expressing what it is that they're feeling, that their perception of something. We've got mountains, stand your ground. For some of you as well, I'm just getting, this is where you have where you might be in separation with someone where there's children involved. That situation, like the decisions that need to be made, or just conversations that need to have been had, that it could have been difficult, whereas now you're in a totally different place. It's like almost you're a different person. You have a totally different energy that the other person that you are speaking to might not fully understand how to react or deal with that, but you are centered. You have this intuition or this knowing of how you want things to pan out. You can see quite far in front of you now. You have this sacred sanctuary space within yourself, within your environment, that is helping all of this to really solidify within you. And there's like standing your ground on the decisions that you're making, standing your ground on your opinions, your feelings. being really rooted, and that's part of the energy of this month as well with the Cancer energy. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Yeah, so stay protected. I feel like you do this very well, but Spirit's saying keep protected, because it's like you're on your game, or you're getting to a point where nothing can phase you, nothing can knock you off, and Spirit want you to stay there. And Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Interesting. So there's dropping your there's a protect. So in this month particularly, and it feels like you're tapping deeply into this wave of energy. There's a protection energy that comes with Cancer season, and it's about protecting our what we love, protecting our hearts, protecting our home, protecting our sense of identity that we have expressed, who we are, how we interact with other people, how we come home to ourselves, our home environment. And there's a protection in that. There's protecting yourself in the outside world, with that hard shell of the Cancer crab, and then there is being kind of allowing that to drop when you come home. It's like constantly not being in defense, or being in protection, or being in a, awareness of security and safety in some way, but allowing that to go down, when allowing those barriers to come down when you're in a safe environment, because you can't stay in this I want to say, I've just totally gone blank. It's like parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. It's like you need to be able to be in that rest and digest. And that's one thing to be aware of. That could be this to do with this nurturing and this health energy as well. Cleansing your energy feels important. And we've got Summer, bask in joy and light. Yeah, so allowing all of that to come in, and not blocking, being in protective mode, but not blocking the anything of joy, anything of love to come in, allowing that to come in. And we've got Earth Guardians, stay rooted and grounded. Yeah. I feel like your physical environment is quite important. That's coming up a lot for a lot of different energies, and that's in the collective, but it feels like you're picking up on that quite strongly. Okay, what else do we need to know about what's happening? Trusting yourself is really important this month. It's like you've got a divine connection to spirit, like a active line to spirit, and they want you to keep leaning into that energy, and not anything that can detract you from your pathway or your intention. It's like keeping the rest of the noise quiet, or at arm's length, because that's your freedom, not allowing anybody else into your thought space. We've got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, staying away from anything that's remotely connected to drama. Queen of Swords, staying with the truth, moving from the truth, being certain. There's a, with the Queen of Swords energy as well, which is strongly your energy, there's a gift when it comes to air sign energy, that is being able to be that kind of, have that icy detached exterior, and that protects you from things that can be very painful, or that could cause a lot of pain. And I feel it's like staying away from that, staying in truth, and staying away from and keeping this at arm's length energy around things that can cause drama, maybe some harsh words. King of Wands. Yeah, you're in complete mastery here. We've got this fire air energy, and that's this kind of like, the fire air energy is this, the combination is the exacerbation of this fire. It's the transformation. It's this making the fire bigger. So when the combination of the elements here is helping you move past anything that will pull you down in a negative way, or that will feel heavy, or that will feel trapped. This is about staying in your truth, not being trapped in the mind. we've got the Hermit. Yeah, so this is about you trusting this inner light, you staying, if you need time on your own, taking time on your own, not being around anybody that is going to cause you any amount of drama or harsh words or nasty words or spitefulness, anything like that. You're completely in your strength here, though. You're totally in your power with dealing with this situation. And I feel like that might not have been the case in the past, but this month it's like, oh my God, actually I've got this and it doesn't bother me and it's not coming into me the way that it was before. We've got death. So complete transition, the success over the ego, over the drama with the death card. And we've got Two of Pentacles. Interesting. So we had the Two of Pentacles to start. And this is the choices. I feel like here you're keeping things in balance. This is not so much about making choices or about being unsure of choices. This is about you keeping things in balance, and being able to juggle things in a much more successful way. We've also got the Two of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, Two of Cups, Five of Swords, Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this feels like there's a renewed sense of partnership in something that is not going to be mirroring to what happened in the past. Okay, where are we going? Let's have a look at the energy, like your power source. Okay, we've got the rainbow Pachamama, which is the Empress energy for me in this deck, and the circle. I'm going to get one more. You are moving into joy for sure. It might not have felt like that with a specific situation. This, for some of you, feels like it could be, you've been dealing with somebody that wasn't very nice. We've got the Sorcerer. You were dealing with an energy that was a powerfully not nice energy. Okay. But you've moved away from that. You have absolutely moved away from that. You're in this more nurturing of self, nurturing of things that you love, you care about, that are right for you. You are the old cycle's been completed. I feel like that person, if you are dealing with a specific person here, the person that you were dealing with doesn't realize actually how powerful you are now with this change. It could be like this person sees your compassion, your kindness, your awareness, your peace a little bit like a weakness, and that has kind of perhaps derailed progress with this situation. But you are now certain that this is not, it doesn't derail, it actually makes you more powerful. But you've got the rainbow here. It's like and there's a lot of completion. We've got the world, we've got the circle and the rainbow, and they all the energies of completion, of alignment as well. But this is just pure joy coming in, pure brightness and pure joy coming in for you. This is you are the joy, you are the rainbow, you are the lightness. And that is like your superpower, like your ultimate superpower. Okay, let's have a look. Where are we going? I'm not sure where we are now. Okay, let's have a look at just some heart messages as you go through this month. What do we need to remember as we go through this month? Please, Spirit, the viewer. We have, I experience love in all its beautiful glory. So this is allowing love in and keeping everything that is not love shut out. And that feels really clear for you right now. But it's like this is now a part of who you are. Like this experience, it's a part of who you are, and it will impact all areas of your life, but in a really positive way. And it kind of keeps the things that really are messy or not in alignment with your energy away. I am a conscious creation of the energy around me. Yes, this is about lining up with energy that matches you, being around people that hold space the same as that hold space for you the way that you hold space for other people. Let's get one more. feel like there is another one in here for you. Let's keep going. No, that was me. Let's give it one more. No, okay, we're done. So we're done with that one. I didn't feel to cut that deck. Okay, where else are we going? Let's have a look at how spirit are helping you through this pathway and how they want you to be aware of them being around you in July. How is spirit around you in July? What are they helping you with? Intuition, absolute unconditional trust in your feeling, divine consciousness. Yeah, you are a powerhouse of energy. Like, but this is not temporary. This is like part of who you are now. This connection to the divine. It does feel like you have this, honestly, this like speed dial. Not that anybody uses speed dial anymore, but this speed dial to spirit. Yeah, you can see past this illusionary state. You can see past what's not true. You have this truth radar that nobody can take away from you. And it doesn't mean that you necessarily need to get into it, because do you know when you know you're right about something and it's like, oh my god, how are you not seeing this? And you know, you can feel really frustrated with the miscommunication, the misunderstanding, or somebody not seeing something from your point of view. They don't necessarily have to agree, but the fact that somebody is denying your point of view or your perspective or your knowledge or your awareness can be really frustrating, especially when there are intimate relationships involved. But in any relationship, you know, at work, difference of opinion doesn't need to lead to drama, but in some situations where people just don't want to see your point of view, it does. And it's like, instead of going in for the argument and going deeper and deeper and deeper into trying to over explain or trying to communicate, it's like, you know, those situations where somebody is receptive to listening and where they're not receptive to listening. Somebody didn't listen before with this talking stick. They didn't listen, and there was like a stubbornness that just stopped the communication from being in flow, and it went straight into ego. But this doesn't feel like you've got this death of the ego. You've got the victory over the ego winning out. So it's like you can step back in these situations because you know whether it's worth it or not, and what you want to put your energy into it, and that is your power, one of your powers. So we've got intuition, trusting unconditionally your intuition, because you are really connected, you're deeply connected, and you're on point with this. And we've got divine consciousness. So this is just getting help from above, but being connected to that greater sense of the greater source energy. Affirmations. So this is this is the chakra alignment. The rainbow energy for me as well feels very chakra alignment energy. And the affirmations, or the reminder of what you're doing, why you're doing it, of your power, of your sense of self, your identity, who you are, what you are, the energy around you. There's like just a reminder of that's coming. The spirit are just going to keep reminding you that you are a powerful being. And we've got illusion. This is just the destruction and just the destroyer of illusion energy. And this is so powerful. This is so powerful because you know now what's BS and what's not BS. You can manipulate that, master that. You can understand what that looks like on an energetic level. Nobody will ever be able to pull the wool over your eyes again, because you've just got this awareness now. They won't be able to do that again. The past won't repeat itself. Okay, let's get some. No, I'm not with this deck yet. Okay, I'm going to put that here for a second, and I'm going to get one of these. Okay. We've got flourish. Yes, it is time for you to flourish now, Gemini. Definitely time for you to flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So this is about you coming out. This is about you being sure about where you are. This is your time to flourish. And it doesn't matter if somebody can't receive that, it doesn't mean that you don't flourish. All you can do is the best. It's like all any of us can do is the best that we've got. Okay, we've got dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. This is to yourself and others. So when we were talking about going, like just going in for the explanation or trying to get somebody to see or to explain something clearly, sometimes overcomplicates the situation because somebody might not want to see. And it's like you can't make them see as much as you might want to try to get, and you know that it will improve the situation or make something better. Sometimes people don't want to see, and it's like being gentle with just pulling away from that situation so it doesn't lead into any more of this drama. What else do we need to know? Be spirit, sweet results await. Yeah, I feel like you've been through stuff that has been quite exhausting, particularly on a mentally and emotional level. And now it's your time. Now it's time for other things outside of this situation to come in and bring you joy. So we've got Be Spirit, sweet results await. And we have the White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Yes. Yeah. There's a patience that's needed here. And we've got Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. Yeah, use your mental energy wisely. And I want to say, like, don't drain it for things that aren't worth it for you. And a Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. It's time to let go of anything that keeps you attached to this situation, even if you still need to deal with it. Time to let go of anything that is holding you in that situation. It's like you can come in and go out and come in and go out without leaving any part of yourself in that situation. And you're going to, I feel like you've already got there, but what comes in July, you're going to be able to experience what it's like to truly do that and not be held or bound by anything else apart from your own truth and your own intuition. This is extreme because this is a gift. This energy, this way of being is a gift that will inspire other people. It will keep you in this protective space, but also allow you to have these wonderful experiences. And it feels really important, like a really important step. Okay, Gemini, I will leave it there for the reading. I've run out of space for you, otherwise I would have kept going. I hope this has given you some clarity and helped you find some understanding of what's been happening or the energy you might have been experiencing, and just some hope for what's coming in July, because there is a release of all of this energy and a transformation and a birth of something new coming through. And thank you for watching the reading with me today, as always, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.